I'm only human after all. I'm only human after all. Don't put the blame on me.
Тихо, тихо, тихо. Встанем. О, ни хрена там дерево какое. Что-то было. А, вот это. Ну, мы, конечно же, полезем вниз, естественно. Ну, тут нету ничего. Да, хорошо.
Radiation levels are severe. Seek safety immediately.
Офигеть! Это что за радиация такая внезапно причем? Охренеть, просто охренеть. Я тут не вылезу. Писец. Что-то мне туда лезть особо не хочется, потому что там какой-то уровень радиации будет, пипец. Блин, это надо наверх, кстати, как-то забираться. Опа, вот так это делается.
Radiation within safe levels. Life support at 100%.
Ну, мы здесь были, да? Или были, по-моему. Тихо, тихо. А, собирала. Ну все. Блин, а вот это собирала? Нет. Нельзя? Ну ладно. Опа, там что-то есть. Память.
Another memory trigger?
Yes, though my memory array remains locked. Additional triggers are required.
А, ну там наш корабль. Ой, блин, эти херовины. Надо отсюда валить. Блин, а там радиация до хрена. Я хотел туда съездить. А то никак.
Sophia radiation alert Pathfinder.
Сразу прям.
Sophia radiation alert Pathfinder.
Офигеть. Вот туда заезжаешь, уже все, капец. А как же мне вниз спускаться? Вопрос. Ну, придется своими методами. Вот такими.
Radiation levels within acceptable limits.
Приходится так, а что делать? Там же радиация везде. Так, ну и мы, собственно... Ой, там наш стоит уже. Привет. Ой, это ты тут торгуешь, что ли? Продать весь утиль. Обмен?
The failure here was expensive, Pathfinder. It's worn all of us down, not just our shuttles.
А у нас тут что, типа аванпост, что ли? Образовался. А, что тут надо? Надо? Надо, не надо? Здесь надо у нас научная станция. Вот здесь. Тут, по-моему, что-то собрать, может, нужно. Или нет? Да, хрен тут закрыто. Значит, нет. А, то есть мы отсюда можем улетать, что ли, получается? Ну, наверное, да, надо сейчас улететь, потом можно вернуться обратно. Да.
Ascent is go.
Leaving Atmo. All clear. Phoebe said she wanted to talk to you.
Так, усиление, ладно. Поговорить с Нилкиным.
Glad you stopped by. You'll pardon me if I keep an eye on our vector.
That's probably smart.
Nothing like being on the bridge of your very own ship, is there?
I could stand here and drink in that view all day.
When I was test piloting the ship back home, I often did. Of course, it took a whole team to build the Tempest. I was the only one to come to Helios, though.
Why did you?
What can I say? We poured our hearts into a ship that wouldn't realize her potential until Andromeda. I could have stood on the shore and waved goodbye, or took the leap to see how it all turned out.
I like the Tempest, but I'm not sure I'd travel between galaxies for her.
The unknown frontier had its charms, too. It's just strange not having the rest of the design team. I remember Serena debugging line 2281 over and over, chewing that green pencil. Tion and O'Connell arguing equations, tapping on the console, 3 drips of coffee on the corner.
You remember all that?
Oh, yes. Solarians have photographic memories, and apparently mine's unusually sharp. Like my past is still happening. Though I suppose with the Solarian arc missing, you might not get many chances to compare.
Кстати, да, новости.
Did you hear anything about the arc back on the Nexus?
Not a peep. Isn't that strange? You'd think there'd be something. Not that I dislike your company, but it's lonely without other Solarians.
Don't sweat it. We'll bring the Solarians home.
Of course we will. I just have to be patient, that's all. I should get back to it, but thank you. I was afraid the Tempest would be mothballed after we lost your father. We built her for this. She deserves to be in a Pathfinder's hands. Please, come by any time.
Обязательно. Так, терминал. Ну, тут ничего такого интересного, в принципе, нету. Всякие читалки. Там почтовый ящик.
I saw pictures of the vault. Astounding how big it is. And how much of it didn't you see? What if it's way bigger? What's all that space for? With what it has to do, it could go thousands of miles below the surface of the planet. Or completely span it. An underground network. Just a thought, of course. I wouldn't even know where to start hypothesizing how it all works. The remnant builders, whoever, whatever they were, accomplished something far beyond us. I take it you work closely with the Nexus science team? I try to keep in contact with them. We discuss anything and everything we discover out here. After all, many brains are better than one, and Dr. Aridana is worth 2 or 3 at least. I work best when I have other people to bounce ideas off of. I'm still fuzzy about how we managed to see Andromeda all the way from home. It confused me too. I mean, the light lag would have made any data 2 million years out of date. So I asked Dr. Aridana, and she told me, well, it wasn't our tech that did it. It was the Geths. You're kidding. Those killer robots we had in the Milky Way? Those exact ones. The initiative obtained data from an array in deep space. A Geth construct. According to Aridana, the Geth rebuilt a mass relay and turned the approach corridor into an FTL sensor. FTL sensor. So a faster-than-light telescope? They could survey Andromeda as it was? Not exactly, but it cut down the lag by enough. We don't know why the Geth were interested in observing beyond the galaxy, though. Maybe we'll never know. Did my dad know about this? Why didn't he tell me? It's possible he didn't know. The Geth are isolationist and hostile. Using the info, even obtaining it in the first place, probably crossed a lot of boundaries. What do you know about the Remnant's terraforming network? From what I can tell, the vault is designed to adjust almost everything about a planet. Climate, pH of the soil, atmosphere composition. There's even evidence that it can propagate life. If we can figure out how to control the vaults, we could turn these worlds into perfect habitats. What do you know about the Scourge? We established that it's artificial. Someone put it there. Or they did something that caused its creation. We don't know why. That's still a mystery.
Okay.
I should get back to things. Sounds good?
Потом поговорим, потом. Да ёлки-палки.
What can I do for you?
Нет, я с тобой разговариваю.
If you helped to build the Tempest, you must know plenty about her.
Just about everything. By memory. It was quite the effort to get her working. The initiative needed absolutely up-to-date technology, which we all had to coordinate, and some of it was rather tricky to acquire.
Acquire?
Buy. Legally and above board, of course. Yes. Sadly, the other Pathfinder vessels were lost when the Scourge hit the Nexus. The Tempest is truly unique.
I'll let you concentrate.
You know where I'll be.
Пойду-ка я отсюда. Ты сейчас с ними трещать тут надолго, блин.
You're setting up in here, huh?
Yeah, I'm going through what we got out of that vault. If I can crack this data storage box, it'll help with a personal project back on the Nexus. This is a nice, out-of-the-way place where I can tinker, and I can sleep anywhere. It's not exactly homey, but I like that about it. Not really looking for a home. Oh, but I will help you find everyone a home. While I'm with you, at least.
Слишком не торопись, ладно?
Does your brain ever take a breath?
Вот,
Sorry, not really. Even my dreams are in time lapse. I get it. You want to know who's on your ship, so you're here to figure out what makes me tick, right?
Something like that? Sure.
Well, I was born in a log cabin on rural Haitiana to simple but loving parents, just trying to... I look forward, not back, writer. Why snooze through my life story? Get to know me out in the field while we're uncovering the mysteries of this galaxy. That's why I'm here. Got tired of yawning back home.
О, не хочу я вот это.
You left everything and everyone you knew because you were bored?
No, I came with someone I knew. Then she got bored with me. Ryder, the Milky Way was so... been there, done that. Even if I hadn't done it, someone had. If there's one thing you should know about me, it's that I live for the unknown. For the never been done.
Well, congratulate yourself. No one has ever so successfully dodged my attempts to get to know them.
Yes! I'm #1! Buy me a drink sometime. Who knows what will spill out of my mouth. Then again... I need remnant scrap. Remtech, I call it. For projects like the one I mentioned. Which you're gonna love, by the by. Promise to bring me what you scrounge, and I'll submit to all your questions.
Remtech, huh? You got it.
Окей, посмотрим, посмотрим. Так, ладно. А кто у нас тут? Ага, ну тут у нас никто. Тут у нас снаряжение. Тут у нас снаряжение, которое мне сейчас не нужно. Ну, кстати, я тут не была. Офигеть, а что у нас тут? Это, наверное, типа каюта моих этих. А это мои...
These are the Pathfinder's quarters. Your quarters. Sam's router is down there too.
Офигеть. Блин, что-то музыка какая-то. А можно? А выключить? Выключить можно? А вот, вот. Выключить. Потому что YouTube, он такой YouTube. Офигеть. Жесть. Это мое, это все мое, это все мое.
Hello, Ryder. Eos has been a lesson in contrast. Alec Ryder rarely endured doubt. His accomplishments were taken for granted. But you succeeded on Eos, despite doubt and fear.
Это Нормандия, блин, на
Emotionally, the
полке.
difference is like catching a ball versus catching a star. You have grown as a result, and so have I.
Sam, any more information on the memory trigger we found?
The memory blocks are still in place. If you continue searching for more triggers, they may unlock.
Are you still on the Hyperion?
Yes, this terminal provides a direct link to my servers in SAM node on the Ark. I can maintain a presence on the Tempest via quantum entanglement communication.
I'm sure that'll come in handy.
It ensures I remain in touch with you and the Pathfinder team at all times.
What was Dad's take on Scott and I?
He believed your family trials brought you closer together, and hoped that would endure. It appears that hope was well-founded.
Is it confusing to be in multiple places talking to different people?
My awareness can be partitioned, so I can give you the same attention as, say, a SAM node technician. In the field, you are my primary focus, and all other requests are queued. In the vernacular, you have my undivided
Ой,
attention.
как приятно. Да, супер.
So if we're going to work together, you might notice I like to joke around sometimes, lighten things up. How's your sense of humor, Sam?
Alec Ryder encouraged me to develop this skill.
Humor's not a skill, it's... Okay, try telling me a joke.
A neutron enters a bar and asks, "How much is a drink?" The bartender replies, "For you, no charge."
I can see why Dad told you to keep working on your humor.
Лол.
Thanks, Sam. Nothing more.
Блин, это Нормандия? Капец. Так, ну здесь... Не делитесь ни с кем. Да-да-да. Так, а здесь особая доставка? Офигеть. Это что, все мое теперь? Обалдеть можно. Так, а где у нас... Да, где у нас ля-ля-ля-ля. Предметы. Нет, это журнал. Опять у меня, кстати, доступны навыки 4 очка. Так, момент. А я в перезагрузку. Биотика. Блин, 1 очко остается. Кора. Ветре, кстати, надо бы. У нее аж 7 очков тут. Эксперт в обороне. Так, здесь урон от оружия. Тоже пассивка. И 3 очка. Ну, давай в броню. Пибио вообще у нас не прокачано. Вторжение, тяга не хочу. Выживание. Ну, вот так вот пока что. Ну, пускай у нее будет тяга, потому что, в принципе, больше все равно некуда деть. Очки навыков. Так, теперь Лем. Да и давай, ну. 2 очка всего лишь. Скотчная граната, военная. Угу. Не, ну граната тоже хорошо, но как-то не хочется ее прокачивать, в принципе. Потом, может. Так, у Кора 2 очка. Он у нас валяется чаще всех. Так. А что такое? Это гранат, что ли? Гранат, походу. Ага. Ладно. Блин, а куда мне надо зайти-то?
Most of the crew bunks in here. Cozy, huh? But your room's got more of a view.
Ну, в моем-то, естественно. В моем помещении, естественно, красивее. Гараж. Опа.
You're not Harry.
The blue give it away? Habitat 7 was a little more action-packed than Harry bargained for. He decided to spend his retirement years in the Hyperion looking after your brother.
Ну, привет.
Happy to have you, Dr. DePero.
I'll do my best. Now, hold still.
Ow!
Sorry.
I remember you having a gentler touch.
Still trying to get my bearings. Thought I'd be waking up colonists, not taking care of the Pathfinder.
Угу.
I couldn't be in better hands.
I just stabbed you.
We all have off days.
I always hoped to work in the field, but everything's happening so quickly.
Focus on the positive. It helps.
I guess this is my opportunity to study alien species firsthand. Getting a Ket specimen aboard the Hyperion would be difficult, but here...
What?
A Ket corpse. For autopsy, a live subject would be better, but I'm not greedy.
Why do you care about the cat?
Harry didn't tell you? I'm a specialist in alien anatomy. My thesis on Krogan virility and aggression is what got me in the initiative.
Угу.
Anatomist, physician? That's quite the resume.
I'm also a licensed psychologist. 275 years has given me plenty of time
Ни
to
хрена,
branch out.
275 лет.
But we were discussing the Ket. An autopsy could teach us potential weaknesses, average lifespan.
Right.
Just something to think about. Sam, make sure the Pathfinder eats her vegetables.
Фига, блин. Блок данных. Тебе не нужно, чтобы старик на пару сотен лет моложе говорил тебе, что ты готова. Но я все же скажу, потому что это правда. Каждый из нас бережет своего райдера. Опа. Ладно. А, это двери сюда, то есть это стекло. Окей. Хорошо.
If you're looking for me, I'm in the escape pod room.
Ну, тут лифт есть наверх. Найс. А кто здесь будет, интересно, обитать у нас? Опа.
Oh, hey, Pathfinder.
О, ветра.
The Pathfinder's there? Let me say hi.
Fine, but don't embarrass me. Ryder, this is Sid, my sister. Sid, Ryder.
Hope I'm not interrupting something important.
Not at all. We were just finishing up.
Wait, Ryder, I just wanted to know if...
So I know it feels like I just jumped aboard your ship without explanation.
Now's as good a time as any.
I think... No. I know that I can be of use here. I know everyone on the crew. Even the actuators Guild prefers for the ship. Better, I know how to get my hands on them. With me around, your crew's going to be at their best. We've been failing for months, Ryder. Now that we have you, we have a chance out here.
Mm-hmm.
We need people with skills, and it sounds like you've got many. Welcome aboard.
Yep, making deals to get the things you want, shooting at the things you don't. That's me. We all have a personal stake in this. If it keeps going the way it's been, we're all dead. I should track down a lead for Gil's actuators. Back channels, you know. We'll chat later?
Конечно. Конечно. Почему бы потом не продолжить? А здесь у нас кто? Этот. Шоколадный? Нет?
Pathfinder, help me with something? I know, not exactly standard. Gotta make the space comfortable. Plus, the fabric diffuses the charge from an overclocked Omni blade. Not giving up a 6% boost, right?
Someone brought this to Andromeda?
It was new when we left. It's been a hard year. So, finally time for that beer? And after 2 years and a dozen suspensions, I took a lateral promotion out of the force. Being a cop just didn't fit. But crisis response? Digging people out of trouble? That worked. I bet Hustle followed you into a few peace actions. Think about your alliance days much?
Tell me about your group.
Heavy urban search terrain 1? Yeah. Earth's contribution to a multi-species disaster response unit. HUST-1, but Hustle looks much better on the patch. All civilians, retired vets, or shits like me. I was fiercely bearded. Tastes better just thinking about those days.
Эх.
I wanted exploration, to chase the cutting edge of Prothean research. I thought I'd found my calling. Seems like a long time ago.
600 years, give or take. So, Pathfinder. Why Andromeda?
That blunt, huh?
That blunt.
Возможности любовь к науке?
We started in the Alliance, but it was the science that kept me going. When that ended, well, if I wanted to be a part of the next big discovery, it had to be here.
Oh, I don't hear idealist a lot. Everyone's cynical.
Back at you, Costa. Why do you come?
I want to say I'm running from my past, but really running from myself. That'd be a great story. But it's bullshit. I had family, friends, a good enough job, nothing was wrong. I just heard about the initiative and I believed in it. I believed in a new beginning. Still do. I have to. We're in it.
If it all goes wrong, it could feel like we left for no reason.
I know why I'm here. A bad start can't change that. I won't let it. In crisis response, I'd focus on essentials. That's you and this team. Pathfinder leads to planets, leads to people. You've got your part covered, you've got this. I'll do my damnedest to help with the rest.
Так. Бухнули мы неплохо вроде. Лал. Так, ну ладно. Все это очень хорошо. Ну и лифт. Лифт. Опа.
Pathfinder, making the rounds. Slumming it, huh? Want to see how the riffraff are making out?
Hey, this is the most important part of the ship.
Whoa, don't tell me they put someone smart in charge for a change. I am at your command.
Just want to see how things are going with the ship.
I can coax more out of this baby than some might think, but we shouldn't go too far or push too hard between Nexus stops.
Слишком резкий, смотрю.
It just feels good to be stretching our wings, you know? Locked in idle too long, you start to drift. People, same as ships. Stuck on the Nexus, gotta say, I was regretting joining the initiative.
I doubt you were the only one.
Yes, but it's a new thing for me, regret. I tend to live the way I work. Kind of feel it, do it. Not a lot of close ties, no real sense of purpose. Figured maybe I'd find my true calling in Andromeda. Then I got here and, oops, I just made a decision there's no turning back from. I was going nuts on that station. You can't know how jazzed I was when you showed up.
You mean how jazzed you were that a Pathfinder showed up?
Tomato, potato. You just keep pointing this ship wherever you want it to go, and I'll make sure she can get there. Deal?
Deal.
А по щам не хочешь? Ладно. Живи пока. Пойдем дальше. Что тут у нас есть? О, есть лестница. Туда можно пойти. Сюда можно пойти. Не, ну, лестница мне не нужна. Кстати, это... В медотсек надо? Погоди. Офигеть. Офигеть вид. Так, тут никого нет. Ладно. А вот там еще была научный центр. Во! Вот ничего надо. Выполнено. Отлично. Отлично. Задание провалено. Блин, печально. Отвлечь врагов. 5 часов. Ни хрена 5 часов надо. Бронзовый ящик предметов и научных данных. Погнали. Надо будет в сетевой потом попробовать. Так, исследование. В исследовании броня. Нагрудник. Нагрудник. Да хрен, там я чуть ничего не собрала, блин. Печалька. Оружие. Давай посмотрим. А, нет, подожди. Броня. Охренеть. Охренеть, броня. А что она умеет делать? Это бронь. Сопротивление урона, восстановление здоровья, восстановление щитов, ускорение регенерации здоровья щитов. Блин, вообще крутая штука вот эта. А вот теперь оружие. Штурмовая... А, подожди, нет. Штурмовая винтовка. Охренеть она. Так, а вот еще такая есть штурмовая винтовка. Но у нее урон не очень. Урон у нее не очень. Пистолет-пулемет. Дробовик. Так, это... Охренеть. А есть просто пистолет? Нет, походу. Ну ладно. Так. А что по броне? Так, и оружие. Ну, это, походу, ближний бой. Вот эта хрень. Так, и вот это. Ну, это я уже взяла. Теперь можно оружие, кстати, взять. Циклон. Да ну нахрен. Дробовик, штурмовая винтовка, песчаная буря. Ого. Блин, мало. Боезапас. О, вот это нормально, кстати. А скорострельность? Нормально. Валькирия, да, это я помню. Сокол. Фантом. Что за фантом? Хрень какая-то. Ураган, кстати, тоже был. 58. Меч Азари. Пистолет Скорпион, блин. Я даже не знаю. Тут урон, конечно, охренительный. Но 4 эти я не хочу. 4 патрона там всего. Ну, тут нормальный пистолет. Лучевой генератор. Так, криоконденсатор. Лучевой генератор. Ладно, нахрен он нужен. Усилитель умения. Так, тепловой поглотитель. Зажигательные патроны. Неплохо. Импульсные тоже патроны неплохо. Так, ну пока что, наверное, пока так оставлю. Так, а здесь усиления какие? Охладитель. Так. А когда обоим пустить снимает 5% здоровья, выполняет? Да. Модуль концентрация. Модуль боевой поддержки. Блин, даже не знаю. Рикошет. Заряд. Рикошет поверхности. Заряд летят по кривой. Рикошетит. Ну, понятно. Ладно. Я, короче, посмотрю. Ну, тут нечего. Все, наверное. Так, а теперь сюда. Мне броню бы. Броню. Блин, а что-то у меня броня, кстати, появилась. Ага, сейчас. Так, а что надо делать? Вот не хватает. Ладно. Блин, хреново дело. Мне не хватает. Руки. Да на руки тоже не хватает. По-любому. Ну, конечно. Ладно, оружие. Можно, кстати, да? Замутить оружие. Палач 2. Офигеть. У меня всего лишь 6 ну, оно и было как бы. Это, по-моему, пистолет-пулемет. Пистолет М3 хищник, он второй. Фаланга 88. Это переименовка, что ли? Создать. Добавлен к моему снаряжению. Отлично. Так, вот этот пистолетик. Нельзя. У него материалов нету. Фаланга, пистолет, фаланга. Ну, кстати, палач 2 можно сделать. 6,37. Патронов мало. Вот что. Ладно. Пистолеты. Штурмовая винтовка. Давай посмотрим. Штурмовая винтовка. Мотыга. Мститель. И, кстати, улучшить его можно. Опа. Так, Погоди-ка, а вот это что такое? 65, 600. Короче, ладно. Это мы за кадром оставим, потому что это очень долго все делать. Это мне надо долго тут копаться.
Nice place you found.
Clean air, plants, helps me think.
Something on your mind?
Maybe.
Your biotics always do that when you're maybe stressed?
I got it. I'm good. I don't normally lose it like that. A huntress should have better control.
Huntress?
Another term for an Asari commando. I was one, before the initiative. Some things stick, though. Like losing the old man.
How does a human soldier get to serve with Asari?
Prove your biotics can rip an APC apart, and people get nervous. Funny that. The Alliance found me a cross-species military initiative in a hurry. Sent me to Thessia to serve with the Huntress unit. One of the few places where my powers were welcomed. Your father made another one.
You were his second in command. Were you friends too?
He was more a mentor than a friend. Prickly old bastard. But I respected that. People treat geniuses like they're made of cut glass. I didn't care how smart he was. I think he liked someone not caring.
There's a lot of loss going around. Dad, the Golden Worlds.
A friend and mentor who trained you to be a Pathfinder. I prepped for years as your father's second. Then he chooses you?
Вот
An
бесишься.
untrained Pathfinder and all this mess to fix? The hell was he thinking?
Is this going to be a problem, Cora?
I don't want a rival. Just answers. It's done. Best I can do now is be your second. Keep your father's mission alive. Then maybe we'll all get what we came out here for.
Even if we get there, there's a mountain of hard work ahead.
Working hard was never my problem. Biotics like this. Thinking like an Asari huntress. I never had a place. Best I could be was a useful freak. The initiative was meant to be different. Will be different if this mission succeeds. So I'm seeing it through. It's quiet in here. I can keep the plants watered while I work. First job, see if there's any news on the Asari Ark. If they made it, we could use some Asari expertise. If you want to talk, I'll be here.
Хорошо. А что со мной? Понятно. Глюки-баги. Глюки-баги никто не отменял в этой игре. А, здесь я была. Так, нет, туда я тоже не пойду. Короче, ладно, я сейчас пойду разберусь с оружием.